So something you might want to check out. The information was listed on your screen. We're back into the kitchen with Emily Richards and her son Matthew. Really learning about this family kitchen concept, which has the website and a ton of recipes and ways that you can introduce your kids into cooking with you in the kitchen. What are you doing for us now, Matthew?
Right now we're cracking the eggs, so that will be in here with these herbs right there.
So you actually have been cooking for the last little bit. The boys cooked with you a little bit earlier, getting all of these vegetables ready. You ready to do this egg?
Yep. Or not.
See, you did that first egg perfectly.
It's all good.
That's the whole
Here you
point.
go.
See,
You
and then
can
Mom's
wipe your
there to
hands.
kind of give you the cloth. All right, so we're continuing. What are we building on now?
We have our vegetables. Matthew chopped some of the vegetables up there for us, and we're going to make the crepes. So this is something that, cracking eggs, obviously, it's fun to do.
Takes practice.
It takes practice. It could be a little messy at times, but again, giving them that confidence in the kitchen. It's okay to make a bit of mess. I mean, it's meant to be, in the end, a time saver. You can put it in the pan once you're
I really like your whisk, by the way. Have some fun with some of the tools.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of kitchen tools now that are kind of geared to children, which is fabulous, color-wise and all that. You can pour it right in here, Matthew. Okay. Here, I'll take this out, and you pour it right in. So Matthew's kind of at an advantage as a taller 10-year-old. He can be at the stove and cook really easily. So, he makes scrambled eggs at home and things like that.
Do you make it for your siblings?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Well, we only have one that there's 2 out of the 3 that like eggs, so you can just dump it all in. There you go. And now you can give it a stir. So obviously, still being in the kitchen, making sure that everything's okay is important. And it's little things like that will help kind of save that time as you go through. The registered dietitians at Dairy Farmers of Canada actually did a survey with 600 parents across Ontario and found that they really do want their kids to know about these cooking skills and be a part of the meal preparation. But it's more that they're worried about, is this going to take me more time, safety issues and things like that. So it really, it might take that little bit of time initially, but you're inviting them in, letting them experience it all, and then it's going to save you time later. Like, I could be making a salad to go along with this right now because Matthew's taking care of this. So, it's kind of working up to it in that respect. Leanne, can I get you to get the other ingredients for the crepes there?
Okay.
I'll stir this for you, Matthew, if you want to start. And there's enough crepes there if Leanne, you
Okay, are
want
we
to do
getting,
one
okay.
too.
All right, I can do this.
You can both do this.
So we
You
taking
can,
one? All right, I'll take one too.
you can both be kids in the kitchen. So, this is,
I'm gonna just put this extra one
oh yeah, perfect.
right here. All right.
So these are just, you can get store-bought crepes. You can make your own crepes as well. And you can put kind of, again, whatever filling that you'd like in it. Now, what's wonderful about this is that usually when kids are in the kitchen and they're involved, they want to actually eat what they're, helping prepare. So that's really a great thing to do as well. So these are just about done.
They're almost there.
Yeah, and we're just going to spoon some in.
Okay, so before we spoon it in, I'll let
Okay.
you cook it for another second.
Okay.
The one thing that I really liked about the concept was the beginner, intermediate, and advanced. This is something we talked about in the previous segment.
That's right.
But that it can break it down for both the parent, who might not be one to follow recipes, but also for the different ages and where your child's at in the kitchen.
Exactly, and this is kind of, it's geared to that kind of preteen age where, they do have an interest. Some parents think that kids might not have an interest in cooking. But
You had an interest, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And inviting them in and letting them realize that, hey, this is something that I really like and I want to be a part of, getting dinner on the table.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
This is actually lots of fun to make. So this is
one of them?
yeah, this is one of them.
Well, and we actually brought a few other things that Matthew likes to make too. There's the pizza.
saw the pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with pizza.
What are your favorite toppings?
Meat.
You do really fit in really well around here, that's for sure. All right, so we keep adding?
Yeah, you want to put some tomatoes on there too?
Sure.
You can put some tomatoes on. And then you can roll this up kind of like...
I'm going to watch how Matthew does it.
Go ahead, Matthew.
How do I do this? That's your style?
Yes.
1, 2. Oh, then
put
you went
the
this
toothpick
way.
in too.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Oh, and there's cheese too if you want.
Oh.
Did you want some cheese,
Let's
Leanne?
do the cheese.
There you
Forgot
go.
about the cheese.
Cheese is always yummy, nice and gooey.
Plus, it's really hot right now.
You can even put some right on top there and it'll melt, just like that.
at that.
Perfect.
I'm quite impressed.
You guys are great.
FamilyKitchen.ca.
I have you both in there.
Thank you. You can come and help out my girls in the kitchen, I'll tell you that. FamilyKitchen.ca is the website. Tons of great ideas, recipes. Emily's got a couple recipes in there as well.
Definitely, yeah. And there's some videos there that there's parents actually with their kids. So you'll get some ideas on what they do, tips, and then, you know, go on the website and share your ideas too, because parents are
They're all
always,
there.
yep, that's right.
It's like a play date, except on the computer. Good luck with your Halloween costume when you figure out what it is that you want to be.